Welcome everyone, today we have a new guide for Tower Fantasy. In this video, we're looking into how to get more experience after level 40. So what I did was, I decided to write a bit of notes as a summary to show you guys, and we'll go through every of those points and also give you guys additional notes of how to get more experience. Now the first one is pretty straightforward. If you have done the main quest, it's okay, wait for the hours for it to open up. If you haven't, make sure to do as much main quest as you can. Currently my main quest is stuck over here, and this will take about 43 hours before I get another main quest. As you can see over here on the quest section, 43 hours. So this is always the thing we start with, and after that we're also looking to the daily bounties, vitalities, and also Mia's kitchen. Those are quite straightforward, and there's two things I want to recommend. I know everyone will be doing the daily bounties, but with the daily vitality at level 40, you gain 35, pretty much 36,000 experience per 30 vitality spent. How you want to know this is, come over here and select any of the interstellar exploration. So any of those gates will give you the same experience, and this is how you can determine how much experience you get per clearing for 30 vitality, and this can allow you to calculate how much additional experience you can get from the vitality over here, because you kind of want to spend them down to a low amount before you start playing, and you don't want to overcap yourself experience. So it's better to spend your vitality first, or calculate according to the calculation over here for how much experience you get per 30 vitality. And similarly, you do want to get all three of Mia's timed kitchens. So we know the kitchen will be available 3 times a day, but it's important to know the time of those kitchens. So I'll move myself over here. You can see it's like 5 AM, 12, and also 6 PM. So those are the 3 timings. You should be getting those, and make sure you do get those, because those experience will be adding up for the later part of the game. Now what we'll do is, we'll skip some of the world exploration and also fighting. We'll come over to the additional dailies you can do for more experience. So this is quite interesting. I'm not sure if you guys have noticed. You do get experience for killing monsters and also bosses in the Void and also Frontier event. And what I want to show you guys, those over here. So Frontier Crash and also Void Rift, they will give you additional experience as well. So over here you can see this is a replay of me participating a Void event, and what I do is I'll quickly skip to the final part of the boss fight to just show you guys the experience you'll gain for killing a level 40 Void boss. And it's quite important for you guys to be doing this every day, because you'll be missing a chunk of experience if you actually missed out. So let me kill it first. let's get it killed. And over here, notice that you'll get about 54,000 experience for killing this boss. And it's quite important for us to notice this, and this is one of the events you should be doing daily. You can participate randomly, or go with a guildmate, or go with friends as a 4 players team. Now if we come over to Frontier, similarly to the Void Rift, you will be getting experience for killing the monsters, and I'll just try to show. You can see here that if you do team up with a team, I think you get about 10% additional experience. Notice for some of the elite mobs I kill, I get 1000 experience for killing one of them. And during the Frontier event, for killing any of the 4 bosses, if you kill one of them, I believe you get about 2000 experience. Let's have a look over here. So yes, you get 2000 experience for killing the boss. There's a lot of elite, a lot of boss in this event as well. And if you participate with a team, so we joined as a team of guild members, I think we also got bonus experience. Next up, we also have running the ruins. Now I'm sure some of you guys have noticed this, and most of you have tried it, but what I'd recommend is coming over to ruins and have a look at the experience reward for clearing those. So notice A1 difficulty hard unlocks at level 36. They gave me 28,000 experience for clearing this. Now if we look into some of the later dungeons, the hard events, they give over 400,000 experience, but the level requirement is quite high as well. So always check the ones that is available to you, the level requirement and also the experience. Now if it's too difficult, you can't do it, it's okay, save it for later, because I do believe those dungeons are one-time event. But if you haven't cleared any of those, do come over here and look into those dungeons. Notice some of those I have obtained, some of those I haven't. So for those one I haven't obtained, I can count for about 30,000 experience per clear of the ruins. And those are pretty handy if you're just a little bit short of experience. And this one gives about 60,000 experience for clearing the ruins on hard difficulty. Now if you're like me, finding the ruins a little difficult because we don't have the strongest gears or the combat powers, we can also look into the side quests and also other quests that is available or exploration that is in the game. So I have noticed that side quests start to give about 7,000 experience per clear. So let me see if I can find a side quest for you guys. So coming over to this location over here, we'll use this side quest as an example. So the flower in memory, you can see that I will be getting about 7,000 experience for clearing side quest, and also there will be additional shards for SSR Rift relics. And this is actually pretty nice. I do recommend doing those side quests that is available on the map. And make sure you guys double check on the side quests for the amount of experience. Notice that some of the side quests are giving me 5,000 experience. Some other side quests will be giving me high experience for doing those. So make sure you check the reward for the side quests to see if it's worth your time for doing those. And I do believe there's a lot on the map as you explore them and as you get closer to them. So make sure you do have a look as you travel across the regions, as you start to explore for more experience and also for more items. Now that we talked about most of the daily ones and also the good chunk of experience, what we're going to do now is we're going to focus on farming the world boss and also elite monsters for additional experience. And this also come along with the supply depots, the password chests, and also floating wisp, which will give you more additional experience. So let's start with killing some of the treasure guard and also elite monsters. So usually with a supply depot or a certain location, there will be treasure guards. And once you find those, it's quite easy once you see the supply depot on the minimap. Usually there's a treasure guard. So what I want to show you guys is, after killing the treasure guard, I get close to 500 experience. And as you travel across the map, make sure you start killing those, because those experience do add up. If you kill like 20 an hour, you'll get about 30,000 experience for doing this. So make sure you do also kill those as you explore and also as you grab for the chests and also the loots. And this is a perfect example for me to show you guys the experience from different loots as well. So we're going to have a look at the blue one first, then we'll look at the purple one. So I tried to cipher them, I try to not cipher them. Let me show you guys the difference. So ciphering one of the blue chests will give me about 5,000. Ciphering the blue chest gave me about 5,500 experience. So that's something to be noted. You do want a key to open those, and this is about traveling and also getting more experience. Now opening one of the supply depot that is also purple will give me about the same experience, 5,590 experience. But the difference over here is the supply depot are one time only, while the ciphering of the chests over here, so the chests that we're deciphering, those can respawn in the game and you can get multiple of those each of the days. So do prioritize on getting those first for additional experience. Now if throughout the game you do not have any of the ciphering keys, you can force open any of the chests as well, and those will give you about a third of experience. Now so notice over here I got 1,800 experience, so this is pretty much 1/3 of the experience compared to if you use the cipher key. It is not that much of a loss, you still get experience, so make sure you open all the chests that are respawnable, the ciphering chests, make sure you get all of them even if you don't have the keys. And the ultimate cipher chest you can get, of course, is from the world boss raid. So if you have seen our previous video, make sure you have a look. We talk about joining a world boss raid to farm for SSR items. And now if you don't have any of the golden keys, you can still join the raid to force open the golden chest for about a third of experience, additional loot, and also the jobs from the boss. You also get experience for killing the boss as you kill those with a group. But of course the world boss will take a little time to kill, and usually for the golden chests or the golden ciphering chest farm, it is not that efficient, but it's quite fun to do as well if you do have an efficient group. Now if you guys are wondering, if you open any of the golden supply depots or the purple chest, or what I'll do is I'll show you guys the experience. At level 39, I think I got up close to 10,000 experience. After level 40, I should be getting 10,000 experience for opening the golden supply depot. This is also a good example to show you guys that your experience will scale upwards. The higher level you are, the higher experience you get for everything. So if you save your supply depots, which is one time only, for higher level, you actually get scaled up experience. But of course, everything else in the game will also scale up for you for experience. Now coming over to a purple chest that were perfect ciphering, and basically I'll show you guys the experience. Notice I got about 10,000 experience. So level 2 supply depot and also the purple ciphering chest, they give similar experience for about 10,000 as you travel across the world. And if you do force those open, I believe you get a third of this experience, which is also not bad as you travel across to explore for more regions. Now finally, one of the additional way to get more experience is a little tedious, a little, you do have a little patience for this one. It is actually the floating machine whips. Wisps. So what I do is I'll show you one of those. Those are not easily come by, but if you do see those, notice there's a mechanical little wisp over here that is flying. So what you want to do is you want to follow this, and as you follow it and keep following for like a minute, this is a little tedious because you keep following. Once you follow it to a certain location, which I'm still following, I'm still following. So we're waiting to go. So I think it got over here. So it gets to Jelly. And once you get to Jelly over here, you can talk to him for 1 purple of the moculus, and also he will give you additional experience for guiding his like little guiding system. So I should show you guys the experience over here. So you see I got 1 black moculus, and also I get close to 50,000 experience. Oh, 50,000. 5,000 experience. 4,800 experience for following the little mechanical wisp. There is quite a bit of them as you travel by, and if you do have the time or the patience, make sure you grab them, because yes, you get the chairs, you get the cipher chairs, you get the supply depot, and you get other things in the world. You can get this as well, and they do stack up. You can get 5 or 10 of those an hour, and they do help you with progressing, getting more experience in the game. Now, if you found this video helpful, make sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel, and for more content related to Tower Fantasy. I'll be looking into more free-to-play content, and I've tried to look into minimum spending or no spending method to clear the game and also achieve the highest amount of free currencies and also free-to-play characters and also weapons in the game.